Hey guys, welcome to Pods Ninja, the listening hub of the century. Once again, I'm here with a bonus episode and I have with me a young activist, someone you all should watch out for. And today we'll be sharing with you some fire information you all probably never know about. You've heard about this on my podcast, maybe once or twice, but we're here to delve deeper. Amina, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Amina, a 19-year-old activist for female genital mutilation, and today I'm going to be telling you all about female genital mutilation and its harmful effects on girls and women who have been through it.
Thank you so much. So we are talking about female genital mutilation once again, but before we go into the whole question and answer thing, have you ever met someone who has been caught, and then have you gotten their stories up front, like first-hand hearing what happened?
Okay, so yes, I have met someone who has been caught. My mom is a female genital mutilation survivor, and her story is, when she asked her mom told her that, she just had her cut because it was a family tradition. She didn't necessarily do it for like a health benefit or anything. It's something that had been going on in her family for a really long time. So she just had it done to my mom and her sisters.
Wow. So we should be thankful that your mom did not allow it to happen to you.
Yes,
what
very
do you
thankful.
think did not allow? What do you think stopped your mom from, letting it happen to you?
Okay, I think my mom is a bit more exposed than my grandmother. So she knew the effects it would have, and she also knew that there was really no benefit to having me cut.
So is it safe to say that this is the primary reason why you are, fiercely advocating against FGM?
Yes.
So first things first, you would like to define FGM, right? You would like, the world to know what FGM is from your point of view. So we are listening.
Okay, so FGM, which stands for female genital mutilation, is the partial or total removal of the female genitalia for no health benefits whatsoever.
And yet a lot of people do these things. What are the reasons people have attached to this act?
Okay, some people have attached it to it being a religious thing or a traditional thing. Most people generally still do it because they don't know the effects and they believe, it has been going on for a really long time. Why should I stop it?
When this act has been done, is there a damage control? Is there something that can be done medically to help, a woman that has been caught?
It depends on the type of cut she was cut.
Okay, yes.
Yes, there are 4 types. There's the type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. There is the partial removal. There's total removal. There's the type whereby the labia majora is sewed closed. So that type of mutilation can be reversed medically. They just have to open up the closing.
But the other type cannot be reversed?
No, most other types are not reversible.
What are the long-term, consequences to FGM? Some that you've heard, some you've seen, maybe friends or girls like you that have also undergone this act, out of their ignorance, but they are now beginning to see the consequences of this act.
Okay, so now the long-term effects of FGM, it could be maybe psychological trauma, infections. Maybe after she had undergone the cutting, she had problems, like the wound had problems healing and all. Also during childbirth, she could have complications because she was cut.
Amazing in terms of the knowledge you've given us, but horrible because despite our exposure, this is still happening. Do you know certain parts of Nigeria where this act are still happening? Like, it's still a big thing for in their culture in these places?
Okay, so in a few states where tradition is still a big thing, maybe like Imo, Oshun, also some local villages here in the FCT, they still undergo
here in the
female
FCT
genital mutilation. Yes.
Have you participated in any sensitization that act against all of this?
As regards to FGM, no.
Okay.
Not yet, but a few volunteers at the organization I work with, they had an outreach in Osun State, and it was very funny, but also not funny at the same time, because when they went, they were chased away
Wow.
by the traditional leaders of the community because they were trying to stop FGM.
So they were chased.
Yes, they were
Out
chased
of the
away.
community.
Yes, they
for
were.
trying to advocate against this act.
Yes.
Can you identify this community?
I don't know the exact community, but it was a community in Osun State.
Please, when you, after this record, you can share with us that community so we can just add it to the description as well. Probably we can bring to the attention of organizations like the UNFPA to look into this community. I hope no one was hurt while they were running.
They were very fast runners.
Oh my God. So most of your advocacy has been online, right?
Yes, because of school and some other things.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you'll be able to achieve even while you're in school.
Thank you.
You could just decide to put one or two things together, work with a few friends and all.
We do have a radio program coming on at my university because I attend Minna, and we have a school radio station, Search FM. So we'll be having a radio program on the topic of FGM. We have a doctor and a female student who is also an advocate. Yes.
Please share with us that radio station as well, so we can watch out and look out when Amina will be talking on the radio advocating against FGM.
Right.
What else can be done to help women who have undergone FGM?
Women who have undergone FGM can go through therapy with a therapist. They can also go to a doctor for consultation to see if the type of FGM they have undergone can be reversed or what else can be done to help them.
Oh, so therapy is like the first point of...
Yes, because of the psychological trauma the lady might be going through.
Okay, what else do you think women can do to support women in the society that have been caught?
I feel women in the society should also speak up. If you see or you think that, okay, my neighbor's daughter, like she's liable to get caught because in their family it's a tradition, you should try and talk to the neighbor or report to like an organization or something so that they can come and talk to the mother or advise her against cutting her daughter.
Thank you so much for that information. Guys, you've heard, please do well to speak up, speak out. If you see that there is a child who is about to be caught, or if you sense that, this particular act is happening. I don't know if you have any helplines you would like to share with?
Yes, I do, but I don't know them like by heart. We'll put them in the description. Yes.
Okay, so also fixing the helpline. So if you know anybody, if you've heard of anyone that is about to be caught, please call these lines in the description as well. How do you think women who have been caught feel about it?
It's really varied. In the high prevalence countries, some people feel that this makes them a woman. They see it as a passing right into like adulthood. Like they see it's like, okay, you have to be caught to be able to find a husband and all that. So they don't want to change it. And other women say they feel that they've really suffered and they are having a lot of sexual health issues. You see, there are some communities that have abandoned the practice because of sensitizations that have been done, and they've gotten to know that, okay, this is a bad thing, we should stop it. But then there are some countries and like some communities that just don't want to stop. They are just so stubborn about it.
Do you think there is hope?
Yes, there is definitely hope, but change begins with you and I.
Anyways, I'm glad that we have people like you, young people like you. If we have 5 more Aminas out there talking about this, honestly speaking, I think it will go a long way. Thank you so much, Amina, for your time on Part Nigeria.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you reaching out to us and wanting to come on our show. We also appreciate the effort of UNFPA and Global Media Campaign to End FGM as well. Thank you so much, guys, for showing your support to activists and advocates like Amina. Till I see you in my next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.